Currently, the retirement investment legal framework is governed by Regulation 28 of the Pension Funds Act, which promotes asset diversification and places certain percentage limits on how much can be invested in equities, foreign assets and so-called alternative assets. But a debate has raged for some time about Regulation 28, insisting that a portion of funds be invested in areas like local infrastructure, including energy, water and other areas of government investment priority. The broader asset management fraternity has resisted this, saying it shouldn't be told where it can invest, given that that's their professional competency. Any kind of investment in these areas is currently voluntary. But some are insisting that the conversation be revisited for the benefit of economic development, mindful of the challenges.
You can use nice words, Animare, like I heard you earlier on. We invest in infrastructure, impact investments. Is it compulsory? We must have a debate around that. Of course, one of the questions that's going to arise is what we see in Mahlangu. The corruption and all of that. We need to deal with those things. Because if we don't address that elephant in the room, those who are anti-prescribed assets investments are going to say, but how do we deal with that? And I would agree with it.
Discussions also focused on the importance of communication with stakeholders right across the retirement industry, especially giving clarity to beneficiaries of the funds managed. Poor communication in some instances can be extremely costly.
The issue is not when there's no communication. The issue is when there is communication, but that communication is not getting across to the members. For instance, we look at there's one of the sectors that I'm very passionate about, which is the unclaimed benefits that Jan Mahlangu also touched on. We can all appreciate and agree that there is no member who can forego their benefit, knowing very well that they are there. Especially in an economy where we know that we have less than 10% of the people who can retire comfortable. So there is no way that a member can forego their retirement savings, knowing very well that there's a benefit due to them. It's not only an administration gap, but it's also a communication gap, because it means that member was never told that it's a benefit due to them.
Ultimately, retirement professionals agreed that in all the work they do, from the employer right through to the pension fund administrator, the financial interests of the pension fund members should come first. Nompumelo Siziba, SABC News, Johannesburg.